the November the 12th, 1991 taping of It's Happening in Grand Prairie. And we are very excited today. We have three wonderful guests to bring to you, but first of all, we have a couple of community service announcements that we know that you'll want to hear. First of all, the Fannin Elementary PTA is having a fundraiser, and it's on the magic date of November the 15th, and it begins at 5:30 p.m. until 9 p.m., and the place is at 301 Northeast 28th Street. Please join Fannin if you don't have any other commitment on that evening. Go down and have big fun as they have a very special fundraiser. It will be nice. Also, the Grand Prairie ISD School Board will be meeting on the second Thursday, and that's at 7 o'clock p.m., and the magic date for that is November the 14th. Please mark your calendar, as this is a meeting that is open to the public. That's at 202 College Street. Remember, the Grand Prairie ISD Board of Education meeting for that magic date of November the 14th. And now, Santa is all around us, and this is November. But Santa's been at work for a long time in Grand Prairie, Texas, thanks to Deputy Chief Miller, Charles Miller. We're glad to welcome you to the show. Thank you very much. And also, we have someone new, Johnny Clark. We're glad to have you with us today. Wonderful. And Joyce Hester, my good friend, crossing guard supervisor of the world, very wonderful supporter of the police department in Santa Claus. We're glad to have you on stage again.
Thank you.
Great.
Glad to be here.
Good. All right, Deputy Chief Miller, Santa Claus in disguise, because you're really the stem winder behind a lot of good things that are going on. What's been happening with Santa Claus since we had you here last year? Would you look out into your camera?
Well, we've been hard at work, Ruthie.
All right.
The volunteers in the Santa Claus program have put on a garage sale, and also officers in the department, along with assistance from some civilian employees, have put on two sports card shows, and they were able to raise quite a bit of money for the Santa Claus program. We're real proud of everyone and all their efforts that they've been put into it.
That's wonderful. Do you have volunteers from your police department that are helping work in this, and volunteers from outside of the police department?
Yes, both on the inside of the department and outside. So we ask anyone that wants to be a part of the Santa Claus program to get in touch with me or anyone in the police department. They're welcome and to work along with us in the program.
You're helping to raise funds to buy toys or other things for the needy, and then you also need volunteers for distribution, or is that all taken care of?
No, we need volunteers for both. We need the volunteers to assist us in providing the toys for the children. A lot of our drop areas, which will be all the fire departments, by the way, Joyce is in charge of getting those drop boxes out to the fire departments. But those individuals that want to drop the toys off can do so at the fire department. If they want to make a cash donation, they can also do that. We need the cash because we have to buy a lot of gifts for the older children, because they don't seem to get gifts in the drop boxes like they need. 13 to 16 is the age group's difficult to get in the drop boxes.
All right. Now, Joyce. Joyce, in charge of going around and placing the boxes in all the police, but what else do you do to aid and abet this Santa Claus program?
Well, we had an auction, and I went out and got donations for our auction, which did great.
Okay.
And before anything happens, Ruthie,
yes,
I'd like to give you one of our donation cups.
Oh, that's wonderful. And if the camera can pick up on that, that has a police department shield for the city of Grand Prairie, and also a very smiley Santa on it. Isn't that wonderful? Well, thank you for this, and I'll treasure this, and probably all of my grandkids will demand that I come down and buy more, so you probably will get some more sales, Joyce.
Well, those are $5, and we still have a few left. Not a whole lot. They've gone real good.
Okay, and what do we have here, Joyce?
Now we have Mr. Santa Claus that we made last year, and any of you that already have Santa Claus, you can get Miss Santa Claus this year, or you can order both of them.
All right, give us the prices on these, because I don't have this one yet.
Okay. This is $20, and Mrs. Santa Claus is $20. All
right.
And if you would like, you can call Pam Miney, 660-9019, and place your order until December 1st. After that, they will not take any more orders, because it does take a while for for the ladies to make them.
Oh, that is wonderful. Do you have volunteers that make these for you?
The ladies back in communications, just all over the station, they go in after they get off of work, and they work 3 to 4 hours after they worked all day, because they think it's a great opportunity for them to help us.
That is
And
great.
their delivery date, like I said, or the last date you can order them is December 1st. Now, if anyone wants them and can't come and pick them up, I'll be happy to deliver them. If they say, I can't get there, I live at so-and-so, and I will deliver them.
All right, now the magic order number is 660-9019, and where do we get in touch with you for delivery, or can we get it at this 9019?
Yeah, just tell Pam and that they want them delivered, and Joyce will deliver them.
All right, and that magic address, you tell them to put their address on there and have money ready for you.
That's right.
All right, that sounds wonderful. What else, Joyce?
Well, we would like to invite the citizens of Grand Prairie to come out and join us on our delivery date,
All right, when's your delivery date?
December the 16th.
12
It's a
and
Monday night, and it will start from 6:30 till.
where will you be doing all of this?
It will be out on South Carrier in the Westchester Shopping Center, next to Stepping Out Dance Studio.
Oh, that's great, in that vacant building that's there. That is wonderful. All right, speaking of dancing, let's get to Johnny Clark. Johnny, what about this dancing and all the good stuff? I believe you have a flyer on that.
Yes, I do. We had a bunch of these donated to us, and we've been putting them out in shopping centers and beauty parlors and doctors and lawyers, anywhere.
Yes.
And this is our second annual year of the dance marathon. Last year, it just came up suddenly. I think we put it together, what, in 3 weeks?
Very short. They did a
Yes.
wonderful job.
But we had several dancing couples. Now this year we'd like to get more, and it's going to be at Steppers.
All right, Steppers is located where in the city of Grand Prairie, considering that 303 and I-20 is the middle belt of Grand Prairie now.
Right, it's on, well, like if you're going towards Dallas, it would be on your left-hand side.
All right.
Of 303 on Great Southwest. And it's going to start December the 8th, which is a Sunday at 12:30.
And that's on the 12th and the 8th, and that's the big dance marathon, and at what time?
At 12:30
12:30 a.m. or p.m.?
p.m.
12:30 p.m.
In order
Okay.
for the persons to dance in it, they do have to have a pledge sheet.
All right.
And you can pick these pledge sheets up at the police department or at the parlor in Arlington.
All right, now these are to be picked up at the police department in Grand Prairie, Texas. Like go in the front door and just ask them for one of the
Right.
one of those sheets, okay?
What you do is you take your pledge sheet out with you and you get flat donations, $5, $10, $15. We are going to award people, whoever gets the most donations will get first or second place trophies.
Oh, good.
So-
And then they're going to come out and compete in the dancing?
Dancing.
Uh-huh.
And we will have trophies for that, first and second place.
Oh, that
winners.
sounds very exciting. All right, Joyce, I believe, has another.
I forgot one thing. We have a John Wayne commemorative rifle with shells that the tickets sell for $5 each. And they can pick those up at the police station.
For $5 each. Okay, and when's the cutoff date on that, and when will the rifle be given?
The rifle, Ruthie, will be given on December the 16th on the day of the delivery.
Okay.
We'll have a drawing at the Santa Cop Distribution Center.
All right.
And we'll take the $5 ticket right up to the time of the drawing.
All right,
And you
okay.
don't have to be present. And I would like to say that Bernard Jewelers in Grand Prairie has been an outstanding help to us ever since we started. This will be our 5th year, and I would like to thank Cleve and Renell Hooks.
That's wonderful. All right,
They
now,
donated this rifle for
they
us.
donated the rifle. Where can I buy tickets in the meantime, then?
Well, in the meantime, we have some people that have come up and at the police department and asked for a group of tickets to go out and sell for us. And we'd encourage anyone that would like to do that to come and contact me at the police department. I would give them a block of tickets and they can go out and sell them. We've got individuals in the community selling them individually, and they can come by if they just want a ticket, come by the police department and pick one up.
So we still have all of this good stuff going. We're still selling Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa Claus. We still have tickets on the rifle thing. Then we have the 12th and 16th thing when we're going to distribute that. And then we have the dance-a-thon.
Right.
I think that's wonderful. One more time, tell us just a little bit about that, would you, Johnny, and the time and place and the date.
All right, it's going to be December the 8th at 12:30 at Steppers. And before you can dance in the dance marathon, you have to pick up a pledge sheet to get your flat donations. Also, if you need any more information about it, they can contact me at 784-9465.
Give that one more time.
784-9465. To pick up the pledge sheets, they need to come by the police department, or they can go to Arlington at the Parlor, which is 3501 South Cooper.
Okay, that sounds like it's wonderful, and we have just lots of ways to get more money for Santa Claus so that all the kids in Grand Prairie, Texas will be able to be remembered at Christmas time. All right, let's get back to Joyce. Joyce, one more last time to wrap up. If you need any help delivering toys or anything, tell them the time and place.
It will be from 6:30 till we get the toys delivered. And anybody that's interested can come out a few days before and help fix the boxes for these families, and they'll be delighted, and it'll make their holidays complete to go and help deliver them.
One more time, Pam Miney's telephone number, 660-9019, and anything else, Chief, that you'd like to say before we leave?
Well, I just feel like that we've worked hard on the program, and it's been successful because of citizens and people that supported us, and I want to thank everyone for that and appreciate what they've done for us.
I want to thank you all. Y'all are wonderful to... all right.
By the way, we're not taking call-ins. They will come from the schools, the churches, and other charitable organizations for the families this year.
Okay, the list for making up the baskets or the toys for families must come through schools or authentic authorized charities,
yes,
right?
Yes, they will be by referrals only, Ruthie. We took last year, we took call-ins, but this year we're taking referrals from the schools, churches, and from organizations like that.
Wonderful. I'm glad you mentioned that. Thank y'all for being with us today and for the time you give to Grand Prairie, and especially for those that have less than maybe one of us on this dais do today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Randy White and Too Tall Jones? What's a couple of football stars doing out here alongside the road?
Picking up after some folks who really don't seem to care much about Texas.
Oh, you mean the litter?
Yeah, you see the guy who threw this out the window. You tell him I got a message for him.
Don't mess with Texas?
That's the message.
I got a message for him, too.
What's that?
Well, I kind of need to see him to deliver it.
Don't mess with Texas.
And as we continue our interview today, we are very excited. We're going to cut out all of our commercials for today, and especially our community service announcements, to bring you something very special from the Turnpike Christian School. And we're very pleased to have as our guest today, first of all, Flo Beck. Flo Beck, a member of the board at Turnpike Christian School. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ruthie. It's great to be here.
Wonderful. And Marcia Sloan, also working with the Turnpike Christian School. We're very pleased to have you with us today.
Thank you, Ruthie. It's an honor to be with you today on this special occasion.
Wonderful. All right, what's going on? Bring us up to date.
We're having a big auction on November the 16th, which is Saturday night. We're going to have a barbecue, we're going to have a live auction and a silent auction. And we have about $25,000 worth of merchandise, and merchandise of all kinds.
All right, now, if I come to this, do I need a ticket to get in? Is there a general admission, or do I get in free, or what happens?
No, we charge $5 for the ticket, but this takes care of your barbecue dinner.
All right.
And gives you a chance for the drawing. And our drawing is a portrait by Tim Hogan. And he is, I'll show you one of his pictures after a while that he has given us. And he's a great artist, and he is donating that for our door prize. Then there'll be small door prizes.
All right. Now, Marcia, what is your role in this auction? What do you do to help this thing along?
I have helped with about 20 other moms, dads, and just hard workers like Flo is to garner in all these wonderful items that people have donated to us. We've been working since the very first week that school began, practically round the clock on all this. We have well over 500 donated items, plus We have some surprise items for that evening.
Oh, are you having a silent auction as well as an audible auction, and what's coming down the pike, Flo?
Okay, we're having our silent auction, which will be from 5 o'clock until 7:30. And we will have those on the table, and you go through, you know, and just bid on as you want to bid on them.
Okay.
Then at 8 o'clock, our live auction, and we have larger items in the live auction. We have some, this year, because of our packages, we have some good packages that we didn't have enough room in our live auction. So we're going to have some smaller packages, like a hotel with an eating place and entertainment. Just things like this that we will have for
That's great.
small auction.
All right, who's the principal at your Turnpike Christian School?
Mrs. Barbara Benson, that just last week became a grandmother for the first time. It's why she is out of town being a grandmother still.
She's doing that instead of being on our show today, and we're going to forgive her, aren't we?
I hope.
Okay, all right, Marcia, what else do you have to give us?
Well, I wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the items that we have. First off, I'd like to mention, you'll notice down on our poster here in front of your table,
Yes.
we have the American Airlines logo, because American is sending a lucky couple round trip for 2, 3 nights to Orlando.
That's great.
Also available will be tickets to all the Disney entertainment, and we have many other exciting trips. If you like going another direction, you can go to Nashville and do everything from a train ride to some personalized sightseeing.
Oh, good.
Or if you prefer, you can go a little south right here in Texas to San Antonio and go to all the major attractions, plus a few very interesting shows about Texas history while you're along the way.
Good. I want to know about all this good stuff on the table. Who's going to talk about the jewelry?
Oh,
baseball?
I love to do that.
Okay, let's go for it.
We do have the little gold necklace, and we have the
It's a ladies'
bracelet, tennis
14
bracelet.
karat gold.
And then we have the little coin ring.
Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, and what else goes?
We have the Nolan Ryan baseball that is signed by Nolan Ryan. We have matched, these are from France, the jazz watches for his and her watches. And then we have the amethyst, all kinds of stones, different things that we're going to sell unmounted.
And that way I can pick out my own mounting and my own amethyst.
Right.
If do I have to bid on this?
Yes, each one will be bid on individually.
And then you'll have someone to appraise those?
We're going to have those appraised this afternoon, so they'll know the appraisal value on them. And we have had appraisals on our necklaces and on our bracelet.
Okay, I'm very interested in this beautiful carousel horse that we have. Is this going to be in the regular auction or in the silent auction?
It's going to be in the live auction.
That is in the live
And
auction.
this was done by Vicki Hart, and it was donated by one of our,
It's the mother of a former
from a student.
Oh, that's great.
Mary Margaret, you remember Mary
Yes,
Margaret
yes,
Sullivan?
yes.
They donated this for us.
Oh, that is beautiful, but it's beautiful work done by Vicki Hart, and she is an artist in her own right.
Yes, she is.
All right, now down in front of me, let's start in this direction. What is this darling little thing that I have right here, the soccer ball that has all of these numbers and names and everything on
This
it?
is an all-signed ball. It's signed by all of our basketball soccer players.
Okay.
We also will have a Maverick ball.
Okay.
And tickets to both the soccer's games and also the Maverick games.
All right, why don't we put that there and tell me what this little wooden thing is that is at my feet that looks like it's something very important. Let's
This
hold
is
that up.
our folk art, and
Yes.
it is the little bench, and has a beautiful little sweet saying on it. This is all handmade.
And it has a Texas flag, an American flag, and blue bonnets, and a yellow rose of Texas.
Already Texas all the way.
That's exciting. Oh, that
And it's
is-
really a precious piece
That
to set in
is-
an antique room.
Yes, and I noticed that I'm going to give you one of these miniature ball gum machines, so I know that you'll want that to put in your live auction.
Ruthie, you've given us one before, and that really brings a lot of money because our children really love the gumball machine.
All right, how about the little horse on that side, please?
Well, the little horse is handcrafted. I believe a gentleman from the Irving area donated this to us. We also have another little white hobby horse that the uncle of one of our students made for us. I also have, while I'm here, I'll show you
Oh,
the
dear.
shirt that one of our mothers made.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that different? That Ruthie?
Yes, it is.
This is one of the many clothing items, and we have seasonal or all occasion clothing items available. Everything from ladies' handbags to wonderful gift certificates from local merchants.
I want to talk about the two paintings, the one especially with the horses in it. Who's going to talk about the paintings?
These paintings were, this is our Tim Hogan's painting with the horse.
All
He's the
right.
one that's going to give the portrait
All right.
for our door prize. And I think it's just so relaxing to sit and watch it.
It
It is a beautiful painting. And he calls it Horses in Winter. The top painting is Texas Spring, and it's by Nancy Lyles Wheeler. Nancy always has given us some beautiful paintings, and her paintings are all over. She is from Dallas, and she is a sister to Vicki Hart.
That's an outstanding live oak. Isn't that beautiful?
She
And the
does
blue bonnet?
gorgeous work. She really does. Everything that, there's so many homes that have some of her paintings in now, and they're very fortunate.
Marcia, what in the world is this 13478 mailbox? Tell us about
Well,
it, would
this
you?
is a very special mailbox that Flo found somewhere in her wanderings around the countryside and talked that poor gentleman into sending it to a special delivery.
Yes.
got here today.
It just came.
And
It's
what is it?
lighted. It's a lighted mailbox. You put your batteries in it, or I think you can wire it into your electric system in your home
Yes.
too, and it will be featured.
All right, and what is to your immediate right there? This little tall boy
This little gentleman
that plays
right
a
here,
tune.
This is our Frosty. Let me see if you can.
Plays a tune.
That is cute.
He
That's
can go inside or outside.
All right, and how about that wonderful Afghan that you have
Oh,
over
this
there? Would you
Afghan.
show and tell that?
Let me tell you about this. This is a very special in the hearts of all of us area of our auction this year. This is from our grandparents' corner, and each of our children wrote a letter to their grandparents or their honorary grandparents, whichever they have, asking for a donation from them to be featured in our grandparents' corner. We have crafts, baked goods, wonderful books, toys, everything dear to the heart of a grandchild from a grandparent.
That's wonderful. I believe you also have
Yes.
something from the grandparents' corner. Would you show and tell that?
Yes, this is the little heart rug that was made by one of our grandparents.
Oh,
that
that
she
is
brought it sent to us.
That is great. And who has the fishing pole that we have sticking out on the edge there, would you?
That's an interesting thing we can talk about. This was donated from one of our area sporting goods shops here, but it'll kind of introduce the fact that we have a professional fishing guide that has donated a day. And I asked him about his day, and he said, that's from can till can't. Don't you know about fishing? So it will be from the beginning of the day till they just give out and can't get any more in the boat on Lake Fork. And it will include all the equipment, the use of his boat, not to mention a video of the one that didn't get away. And
I
he's
see.
even hoping a mom or a dad will bring a special little girl or boy along on that day for special fishing.
Oh, that's great. All right, name some of the other things, Flo. I know you have lots of good stuff, and we have a little bit of time left, but I want to ask Mary Elizabeth Sloan to come up here and stand by me if we could, because this is a young lady that goes to Turnpike Christian School, and her mommy's on the dais here with us today, and I just wanted the people to see one of the wonderful young ladies that really gets the benefit of all of the things that you all do for the Turnpike Christian School. Now, name us some more good stuff,
One
would you?
thing we have an AT and an XT computers that are going to be sold. We're going to have a Morningstar quilt, and we have a it's a decorated table and benches, and we have a child's lounger
Right.
that will go. We have a lot of things in the golf, for our golf carts, you know, and tours, and then we have the country club, the signed book by Brian Nelson, and we have an autographed book, and we have baseball cards of all kinds. We have the Cotton Bowl tickets. We have Maverick and Ranger and Sidekick tickets. We have professional photographers. We have men's and ladies' watches. We've got getaways of bread and breakfasts at Jefferson and Marshall and San Marcos.
All right.
Just a night.
All right, we need to interrupt. And what do you have,
I wanna
Marcia? Would
tell
you
you
help her
about
show and
this.
tell that?
We have very, very gifted, talented children at our school. So they have, each class of them has prepared a special craft to go into the auction. This happens to be the creation of our 3rd grade. They collected the leaves, brought them in, chose where their leaves would be positioned, and even picked the color of paint they wanted to use. And then we used their little feet and a little bit of their weight and made this special Thanksgiving tablecloth. We have cooking aprons, we have shirts, we even have a Christmas tree skirt that they made. Everyone from our 3-year-old Learning Center class all the way up to our 5th graders, our oldest students, has participated in this.
All right, and about the 1 minute that we have left, would you look out into the camera, Flobeck, invite everyone to come to the Turnpike Christian School auction, tell them where it is, tell them how much it costs to get in, and it's going to be exciting. And if there's anyone left in our audience that still would like to contribute, tell them where to call or to come by to do all of that good stuff. And here's your camera.
Thank you. We do invite everyone to come. It is open to the public. We are on 1102 Northwest 7th Street, but it's easier to find us by saying Tarrant and 7th.
All right.
And I think everybody knows where that is. We will have a lot of fun that night, and the tickets are $5, and as I said, that covers your barbecue dinner and your door prize. And we would love to have anyone that wants to. Now, they can buy tickets at the door. We do have people selling tickets now, but if they want to buy tickets at the door, they can do that.
All right, do you have a magic telephone number in the event that anyone needs further information?